Hi, this is Tech Greens by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder that we do lives here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark it down on your calendar. Again, we're not on Rumble. Something's still going on there. The technical problems abound. But we are on TikTok, so if you'd like to join us there, that'd be great. We got some people coming in there. Hello, everybody on TikTok. Stay for the show. Welcome. Let's do the card of the day. This is from the Universe Has Your Back deck. This is a message from Universe to us for today. It says, oneness is my true nature. Nice and short. There you go. Nice artwork. Of course, on TikTok, it's reversed. They don't have a switcheroo, the camera thing on there. So who knows? Let's get into some of the readings as requested from last show. Somebody had asked the question about zillqa. Will it reach $4 soon? Lots of good questions coming in. We got Marlon. We got Dilly. Crypto ABC. Hello, everybody. All right. Let's see if that zillqa, one of my favorite coins, actually, got quite a bit of it. I get it from a gentleman from Taiwan who likes to pay for his readings that way. Perfectly fine. That's the way it's supposed to work. But zillqa, let's see if it'll reach $4 in the next year. 2023, I don't think it's going to be reaching $4 in that period of time. I think it's going to be 3 to 4 years from now when it actually reaches that mark. Okay? So it will get there. Okay? It's just a little slower. It's a very good project. Check it out. Zillqa. Eastern Asian area that it's catering to. Okay, very, very good project. So give it a look. And I am seeing that there's going to be some big changes coming up for zillqa itself. Just glancing at my cards. They're going to be a little bit more reserved for the next little while, probably because of some of the difficulties in the programming that they've been having. So once they work through all that particular situation, I think zillqa will be just right. Just great. Okay, let's get into the next one. And status, SNT. Me and the wife have actually quite a bit of this stuff as well. We got it at 5 cents Canadian. Now it went down all the way down to 2 to 3 cents. But let's have a look at it. Never sell your crypto at a loss. That's rule number 1. Right? Now, they do have an app. It's like a Twitter type thing. So if you want to go check it out, it does work now. It doesn't suck your battery like it did in the very beginning of the app's life. You touch it and your battery goes. So they finally fixed that, and I think it's actually usable now. So let's have a look. The health of the status coin is going to be a little rough for the next little while. I think they're going to be having a little bit of problems in the next little while. We got that good old tower card going on. So something's going to be happening where they're going to have to do an abrupt change in their utilization of their app. You can find it on the Apple Store and all that sort of thing. But I think after that, it's going to be working just great, actually. We got that Sun card. So they're going to be having some troubles, probably something they're going to have to fix with their app. So making it more viable to multiple users. You can't even use your own name on it. You have to, they give you a name and you have to stick with that. So weird system. Good coin though. Okay, good system overall. Great idea. They just have to finish implementing the system moving forward. Okay. Price wise, I think it's going to be pretty 3-4 cents Canadian for the next little while. Probably not until May, June, July, we're going to start to see the rise of many of the cryptocurrencies moving forward. Okay. And it's just going to be taking a ride with the rest of the cryptocurrencies at that period of time. We're going to be going through a little transition in the next little while in April, May, as Woo Woo Dude, if you watch him, he's on the JSNIP4 channel every so often, and Beyond Mystic. He was saying April showers bring May flowers. So we're going to have a little bit of a downturn in April. We had a little bit of a downturn in the crypto market this morning, but it went up. So getting back to what I basically said previously in the last couple shows, that we're going to be doing this quite a lot for the next little while. So overall, Status is a pretty good project. It's going to be gaining traction in about a year or two. So if you're not in a hurry to be making big money with it, it'd be a good one to get. But not financial advice, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Now, the story that should be the big story, but isn't. I believe Mexico is going to be looking into getting into the BRICS. I don't think that they actually have gotten into the BRICS, but they are in talks right now to get into the BRICS. If you do not know who the BRICS are, it's the organization. Part of that organization is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And there's been quite a few other countries that are getting onto the BRICS nations of trading partners. Mexico would be a very interesting one to get into the BRICS because it's a huge trade partner with US and Canada. Okay. So if Mexico goes to the way of the BRICS, it's going to be putting a lot of pressure on the United States and Canada to maybe be nice to Russia and China for the next little while. But in the last little while, if you've been watching closely, that the United States has actually been threatening war with China and Russia at the same time. Yeah, I think they've flown the coop. But and I think Russia today did a peace deal with Syria and Saudi Arabia, of all people. And China did a peace deal with some other nations that have been mortal enemies for the last little while, or for a long, long time. The United States don't like that. Well, the American government doesn't like that, and the people that are in charge do not like that situation. Okay? So let's have a look. What's gonna happen with this situation if Mexico goes the way of the BRICS? Now, the health of this particular situation, they're going to have to work hard to guard themselves. If you remember that the United States was saying they were going to bring in troops into Mexico to take out the drug dealers. Yeah, whatever. when the camel has his head in the tent, if you know what that means. So the health of this particular situation is actually they're going to be going with the BRICS, but it's going to be taking a little longer than they had anticipated because of ironing out situations with the Americans. And I think Canada won't be as bad, but I think the Americans are going to be a little bit more perturbed because they are a huge trade partner with both our countries. But at the end of everything, I think it's going to be working out perfectly for Mexico, but not so great for the Americans and Canadian trade alliance that we've had for quite some time. Thank you for the hearts on the TikTok. Always appreciate that. Financially, I think it's going to be bringing Mexico into a higher realm of finances and probably fix many of the situations that they've had themselves put into because of trade relations that they can't have as of yet with other countries. And that's going to be changing the everything. But it's going to be putting the Americans off in their mind. The government. When I say Americans, I mean the government. That they can't do trade with Mexico because they're being friendly with the enemy. Blah, 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 blah. Where the Americans are losing power and the BRICS nations are gaining power over many of the countries around the world. Okay. And this is putting the squeeze on the American empire. So, what else can we say about this? It's going to be greatly in and a good place to place troops for Russia if it goes that direction. People that are involved in this, I think it's going to be benefiting the Mexicans greatly and the rest of the world partners that are part of the BRICS. Very interesting situation that we find ourselves in. Okay, where every day you're starting to see the American empire slip. And now people in power, once they start to lose power, they start to get dangerous. And this is why they're probably threatening war with China and Russia at the same time, which would be probably the stupidest thing you could ever do. As I've quoted before, that would never, ever happen. We would have huge protest here in Canada, US, and all that if it started to go that direction. Okay, so hopefully that brings everybody into everything that we were discussing. Let's get into the next thing. Homework for Sunday show. We had a lot of fun on Sunday show. We had the volcano. The wife wasn't here, unfortunately. That was the target from last Sunday. The people did rather well that show, but we have a new target number as been revealed last Sunday. It is, unfortunately, it's reversed on TikTok. It's 1288-9160. Okay, so you're going to be writing that number down at the top of a clean piece of paper, and you're going to start to describe the things that are associated with that target number. It's remote viewing, right? This is how remote viewing is done in the basic sense. So what you're going to be picking up while staring at that number and focusing on it in a meditative state and using your psychic abilities is you're going to be describing all the things that are associated with the target number. So you're going to be picking up the colors, the textures, you got to be picking up the smells, the taste. How does it make you feel? Okay. So the whole point of remote viewing is to focus on the number and to describe the target in great detail. You can draw pictures, you can get the pencil crayons out, have a lot of fun with it, but never ever label it. And if you do, it's a mouse, I think. It's a mouse pen. One of my wife's many favorite pens that she has on the desk here. Then that would be labeling it. So that would be known as an analytical overlay. Now you're learning stuff today, as we always do here on the channel. And you would put AOL, analytical overlay, on the bottom of your sheet. And you would say, mouse pen. Okay? And then you would go back to describing the target. So that's going to be this Sunday at 10 a.m. Central. So don't miss out on the fun. We have a lot of people participating and having a lot of fun. Let's get into the chat. We have Le Gontier Guito. Hi, Andre. 3 card on Oasis Network for 2023. Lots of good questions today. Lots of them, too. Looking in my side channel here. Okay. So, Oasis coin, 3 card. I think the Oasis is going to be elusive for many of 2023. I think for most of the cryptocurrencies, we're going to see a lot of cryptocurrencies not do as well, as most of the attention is going to be on the bigger cryptocurrencies. And Oasis and any smaller cryptocurrency may feel that. They will go up, but not to the extent of many of the bigger cryptocurrencies. They're going to be moving up because of Bitcoin will drag them along as we move forward into this new era of a new financial system being put into play. It will still make money, don't get me wrong, but not as much as it can if there was more attention to it. Money flows where attention goes, right? So most people's attentions in the next little while will be for Bitcoin, Litecoin, well, maybe not Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, that sort of thing. So those will get the most attention. They will get the most cash flow. Okay, so if you're wanting to know where to put a little bit of cash, not financial advice, it's for entertainment purposes only. Wink, wink. I believe that is the places to go. Litecoin, there's going to be some surprises with Litecoin in the very near future. It's like the cryptocurrency, nobody talks about it, but it is very, very big. Okay? There's a lot of people that follow that Litecoin wholeheartedly. Okay? So Oasis will do okay. Just not as much as many of the other cryptocurrencies out there. Okay? Hopefully that answers that question. Good evening, Andre and Yvonne. Would you please do a reading for pawzone and pawswap? They're both called paw. That would be confusing. But I believe do different things related to Shiba. Does one feel stronger than the other? I would go with pawswap personally, but let's throw some cards down for those. Shiba Inu being a very popular cryptocurrency, and they have many things that are branching out from them, and they do many great things within their organization. Pawzone, I think, is going to be okay. I think it's going to have a place under the sun and do all of its wonderful things, but not as strong as the pawswap. I think pawswap is going to be catching on much, much more than pawzone. I think everybody's kind of heard of the pawswap, but not many people have heard of the pawzone. Um, pawzone. Now I'm getting hungry. I think pawswap will take. If you're going to pick between the two, I think pawswap will be the big winner out of the two. And Shiba Inu is going to be doing very, very well overall. It's a very strong community and very strong cryptocurrency moving forward. They got many of the issues ironed out on their website. I was looking at it the other day. And it's not as confusing as it used to be. Reading, going through it, and understanding all the ins and the outs of the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency platform. Okay, so go have a look at the Shiba Inu website. There's many different things that you can actually do with the platform. So go have a look. Okay, what do we have next? Dilly, how will the Binance lawsuit from the CFTC turn out? Will it be really bad for Binance? No. How will it affect the crypto market short and long term? Short term, I don't think anybody's paying attention, really. I think the people that are in it right now are watching it, but they probably are going to go, eh. Binance has been very smart. They've been spreading their reach all over the planet. So if one goes out, they have all the rest to do. You have to remember I think it's, what country is it? There's a few countries that are shaking their finger at Binance. That will quickly alleviate in time. You have to remember the people in power want to stay in power. They're going to do everything and anything that they can do to stop the new thing from coming. And this has happened throughout history, like the difference between horseback riding and the automobile. Everybody didn't like the automobile in the very beginning, right? Who won? Car, right? Nobody rides horses anymore. Electricity. Well, we can use kerosene lamps. Who won? Right. Electricity, it'll burn down your house. I think just about everybody on the planet uses electricity now. So same kind of scenario that we're going through with the old guard and the new guard. Okay. Somebody wants to do a live together. Make sure you befriend me and ask me in the messages. I don't mind doing a live together, but just not right now. I'm flattered, but not right now. Okay. We can do something together later. Anyways, that's on my TikTok if you're wondering. The cards, it's going to be very quick. Very, very, very quick. Okay. For once. Not like that Ripple thing going on. And it's going to be very swift and Binance is going to be turning up on top. So it's going to be in the next 2-3 years that we're going to, which is quick when it comes to the SEC. I think they're going to have some other situations going on, which will make things go the other way. Okay, hopefully that answers your question, Dilly. You could mix the show up with your Reiki Mastery Healing.
She wants to be on the show with you.
Oh. She's shy. I'm not, but that's just me. Crypto ABC. How would you do that?
I'm not sure.
Be like an old church thing. Healing. Come to me with your sick. Put your, I don't know, hand on the screen or something. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Interesting idea. Hello, Andre. Do you see an investment into hydrogen producing companies as a good investment? If yes, when will it be the best time to buy? Hydrogen. They're testing that out here in Winnipeg, actually, for our bus service. Hydrogen fuel cells. They worked. Nothing wrong with them. They just, I think the powers that be wanted to go to the electric vehicles, which are not as efficient. Anyways, let's trade some cards down. Yeah, I don't see that happening for quite some time. We got that Three of Swords happening. They're trying to change the market for hydrogen, and they're going to be suppressing that technology for quite some time. Even though it does work, and it's not in the liquid state that they had it here in Winnipeg. It's a hydrogen cell, which is carbon fiber with another metal. And it's the reaction between the two elements that gives off hydrogen, which gives you the electricity to run the bus. Okay, so it's not like the Hindenburg or anything like that. But it does work, and it works much better than electric vehicles, which are actually more dangerous and harmful to the environment. But don't tell anybody that. And I think they're going to be suppressing that technology for quite some time. Okay. So hopefully that answers your question. Hello, Andre. Where do you see ETH priced by 2025 more than 20 grand USD or less? It's going to be a little less. Even now, it's going to be a huge cryptocurrency moving forward. Lots of good things going for it. Lots of things to iron out in the programming wise. And some lawsuit, and this lawsuit, and this politician doesn't like it, blah, 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 blah. Why are we still listening to politicians? Right? Anyway, let's throw some cards down. Yeah, it's not going to get to that price in that period of time. It's going to be much, much later than that period of time. It will go up significantly. It's what, 2,000 something right now, Canadian. It will go to at least 10 or more in that period of time because a lot of the things are going to be coming out. And it's going to be it is one of the most used cryptocurrency platforms out there at the moment. Okay, so yes, but not for quite some time. Okay, thank you for that. Oh, lots of questions from Crypto ABC. Hi, Andre. Will Tether collapse in the next 6 months? I'm picking up no. And they're still pretty strong. Governments are trying to suppress it and do all that stupid stuff because they want to stay in power. And they want to release their own digital crap. So no, it's going to be tamed. That whole situation will be tamed. They'll have the strength to carry on. And it's going to be very beneficial. to anybody still using Tether. So it won't be collapsing in the next 6 months. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Will linear finance crypto reach 50 cents US or more in the next 2 to 3 months? I think we had this one last show. When I was doing my, what are they called? Timestamps. I remember linear finance is one of them. Yes, soon after the show becomes an actual video on YouTube, like this one, it's usually the day after that I can actually access it and change it out and put all those wonderful timestamps into the description area. So if you go back to our last show, you can go to the description and you can actually now hit all the timestamps now. And then they actually do the thing on the bottom. Chapters on YouTube. For your convenience, instead of trying to find the video and all that, we're going to try to put the timestamps up as quickly as we can. Okay? Getting back to the Lina. Boy, I keep getting this devil card. He's trying to tell me something. I'm saying no, that's not going to be a thing for the next 2 to 3 months. It's going to be much, much longer. Everybody's tied to something. That's a double card. Tied to things that do not work for you. And you keep doing them. Not Dilly himself, but the linear finance may be doing that themselves and keeping them out of that 50 cent range for the next 2 to 3 months. It will get there. Okay. And when it does, it will be quick. We got that card, which is speed. And we got that King of Swords. So yes, it will happen, just not in that time frame. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Are we having a downturn in silver? I haven't checked today, but I do think it's going to be happening in April that everything's going to go a little bit. And then in May, it's all going to be going up considerably, actually. Because something happens on the world stage. And we've already covered all that. I can't get into much detail because the YouTube police will get me. Anyways, downturn in silver. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a downturn in the next little while. And then it's going to be springing up. I was actually watching BRICS Weir today, actually. He's talking about many of the gold and silver situation for the next little while. Right now, they're trying very, very hard to keep in power the United States and the government. They're losing their power, and they will have a moment in time when they can't suppress it anymore. And I think that's going to be April and beyond. So if you have any silver, hang on to it. We're going to have, if you've been watching the markets at all, the crypto markets, the silver markets, the gold markets, they've been bouncing around like crazy, just like Bronco at the moment. So get your cowboy hat, get your cowboy spurs, and hang on for dear life. Right now would be maybe a good time to buy. Maybe April would be a good time to buy as well. Okay, so Hopefully that helps you out. Was the Nashville shooting a hoax? I'll put it to you this way. It wasn't a hoax, but they always have an incident whenever they want to bring people along into gun control, because an unarmed populace is easier to control. Follow me? So the shooting was real, but it was set up by certain people to enforce the idea that we need gun control. Okay? But unfortunately, gun control only affects law-abiding citizens. It doesn't affect non-law-abiding citizens. If I went on the shady side, I could get a gun today without any problems. Being a law-abiding citizen, you have all the paperwork and all that to go through. Okay? So I'll put it to you that way. Hopefully you get my gist. Thank you for that. Hello all. Does anyone know how New Yorkers can purchase XRP? I know we're unable to through Coinbase, KuCoin, Binance, and Ledger app. Well, look into decentralized exchanges. Maybe a good one. BISQ, BISQS. Or get a VPN, pretend you're from Winnipeg and buy it that way. There are ways around the system. Just saying. Especially in New York. I don't know why they do all that, but try what you can. Okay? Thank you for that. Hi, Andre. What month will the price of pawswap start to explode again? Probably with everything else. In May.
Is that the same question?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
April, May, summertime, around in there. Okay, so now is the time to buy. It's going to go down, so buy some if you can, or if you want to. And then May, June, July, you're going to see some different things happening. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Is XLM better than XRP? I have XRP. I don't have XLM. Don't know much about XLM. Let's throw some cards then. XLM seems to be very good. So that's the XLM. It's very fast. It's going to be doing well. But that's the XRP. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about finance, material possession, that sort of thing. And you got the ace. Aces are always yes. So that's for the XRP. Okay, so XRP is a little bit better than XLM. Okay, but not by much, I think. Okay, thank you for that.
This is for the one that was wanting to buy XRP in New York.
Bentley tried Bitru or Nexo. There you go. Thank you for that, Tony Smith. Always ways around situations, if you know what I mean. Floki the Hut. That's a good name. Any thoughts or cards on Floki? Are you a Floki fan? Floki the Hut? And they took me out, I tell you. Okay. Wiped everything out.
Okay, 1 minute.
Floki. I think Floki is going to be actually pretty good. We've done readings on Floki before. Yeah, disappearing. They heard me talk about XLM and XRP and Floki, and they said, that's it. We're taking you out. We're back, though. I think Floki is going to be very, very good. Let's throw some cards down. See what you did, Floki the Hut? I'm kidding. Hopefully you're laughing. In the next little while, I think Floki is going to be doing actually. They're going to be hung up on whatever situation that they're finding themselves in. I think it's more of a programming thing on their end. It's going to be something will have to get over time. So it's going to be lacking for the next little while, just because technical issues. And it's going to be putting people off. And everybody's going to be focusing on other things in the next little while. Like this fist on my nose. I don't know if that's picked up on the video. It's my cursor. But Floki overall is going to be doing very, very well. Okay, thank you for that. Feel the power of the Floki. Is the Dogecoin pump in April? Well, if it does the opposite to everything else, maybe. I think in April things kind of go rain, April showers, bring Mayflowers. And that's kind of the sentiment of many of the other psychics out there at the moment. But that is a good question. And XRP is doing the opposite to everybody else. So if you're a little hesitant on using stable coins at the moment for your trades, you might want to look into that if you can get it. For the beginning of April, it's going to be pumping, but by the end of April, it's going to be coming down. I think it's going to be running along with the rest of the herd for the April, May. Okay. XRP. Let's ask that. That's a good question. Will XRP go down as well? I think it's going to do the opposite. It's going to hold steady. If you watch the charts at all, there's always some coins that do the opposite to the rest of the cryptocurrency market. And if you go along and see which ones and study it for any length of time, you will start to see that. XRP right now has been the actual crypto that's been doing the opposite to the rest of the market. So there's probably other cryptocurrencies out there that are doing the same thing. So keep your eyes peeled for those, and you could maybe do some trading with Marlin. Okay, but unfortunately, it's not going to be pumping. No, Dogecoin is not going to be pumping in April. Later on, though. Okay, thank you for that. Will Chinese coin like CFX do well during the summer? I actually think it's going to do well this summer. There's going to be a situation where they're going to be strengthened by some of the alliances that are happening with China and the thing with China and Russia going on. So it's going to be bringing more trade into that sphere and cryptocurrencies, as well as many other things, are going to be going up in the summertime for the Chinese. Okay, thank you for that. Celsius honor the FLR airdrop and orange covering eyes. Must be a logo or an icon that I can't see.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, you're gonna honor. We got that good old star coin. Everybody was thinking it's gonna be disastrous, but they're gonna be turning it around. The tower card is not a good card to get, but it's reversed, so it's gonna be doing very, very well. Okay, and you will get your airdrop in no time flat. Okay, thank you for that. And we get a reading on Ocean EX, please. Are you chatting with Daisy Chain?
Yeah.
She did rather well last Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She said she got juicy and sweet. The volcano.
Was it perfect? She got a lot of things correct, actually. She did really well. Okay. Ocean EX. Let's have a look. It seems that the health of this particular situation, they're going to be hard hit by something in the next little while, and a lot of truths are going to be coming out about Ocean EX in the next little while, and it's going to be putting people out of money. Okay, they're outside the church of money. And we got that tower card, and we got our good old buddy the death card. So in the next little while, doesn't mean the death of the cryptocurrency, just means you're gonna go with an abrupt change to your direction that you're going. So be aware of that, and it may be a good time to maybe sell if you're inclined. Wait for it to go down and then get back in. Okay, so there's going to be some type of situation happening for them, because there's going to be an abrupt change in direction for them. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. these chains would like a 3-card reading on her new home. Oh, I will buy. When will I buy my new home? First thing I got, it's going to be on a Tuesday. Okay? You're going to have to give me more. Then they'll go, soon. Okay. For some reasons, for the next couple of months, you're going to have a lot of confusion on the market and all that sort of thing. So it's going to be a couple of months until you buy your home. There's some things going on behind the scenes. And there's some type of ruling that's going to have to come down from somebody on high to actually make it work. I think you're getting in when everything is kind of confused and chaotic. So the bank might be like, so you might have to wait a lot longer for your house than you had anticipated. Sorry. Didn't we say that before? I can't remember. Hopefully that helps you out, Daisy Chains. Hang on. You got anything else?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Here it comes. Brad. Moving to Australia in May for work. How will this work out for her? 3 cards, please. All the confusion that was going to be surrounding that trip is going to be no longer there. And it's going to be very clear path there. And overall, it's going to be working out very, very well. All the negative things that you may be looking at as problematic will probably go away once you get more information about the trip itself. She, I think, will be very, the trip will go very well for her. And she'll get some sun and all that sort of thing. You can talk to Marlon for some advice about Australia because he used to live there. So I think the trip will go just perfectly. Okay. Hopefully that helps you.
And no more questions.
No more questions. Anything? Oh. Okay. I guess we're all questioned out. Anything on the TikTok?
Oh. Marlon says he has one.
Oh. Lots of people want to do a live together on TikTok. No questions, though. What's Marlon got for us? Will I get some cash flow soon? Yes. It's not what you expected it to be. I think
From trading.
From trading. There's some good opportunities coming up right now. There's movement in the market, so you can actually trade that. Before it was kind of flat. It's really hard to trade that. More confusion. You may be looking at the wrong particular cryptocurrencies to go up and down. I think the Bitcoin will probably be the biggest one to trade right now. And XRP doing the opposite. Okay, so once you start to do that, I think it'll start to work out much, much better for you. Okay, thank you. And Daisy Janes. When will I become a granddad? Parent? Yes, me.
Yes.
Okay. Parent to the grandfather? Okay.
You're here. She says it wrong.
Grandmother. Okay. I was under the impression that you were ladies. I don't want to question that. With a raised eyebrow. It's going to be very, very soon. Within the year. I'm just picking up. It's going to be within the year or so. Where are you going to hear about it? Okay. Thank you for that, Granddad. Wondering what number will the Vikings draft in the first round of the NFL draft? Wow, really? Happy face. I don't know what draft, how that works. So
7.
7.
I don't know.
We're gonna be, the Vikings are gonna be, not as great as they thought they should be. I'm picking up that they're going to be looking at all the negative aspects of the situation and not looking at the positive things going on and not utilizing the things that they have or will be getting. I think this was a decision from up high. Okay. So you may not get in the most favorable placement. Okay. Thank you for that. If more time, it is my birthday today. Oh, quick 3 card if possible. Happy birthday, Marlon. Got your party this weekend. Any ladies coming my way? Well, if you invite them, sure. I'm picking up there's going to be a new situation around you for drawing your attention away from what you've been thinking about. And it's going to be getting into different areas of finance coming up very, very soon. I think when you start thinking about other things, I think the lady will come soon after. And stop looking at all the negative aspects of everything going on around you and look at more of the positive things. And then from that, you will see more opportunities for you that you can capitalize on. Okay? And there's a lady in there as well. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out, and happy birthday. Last one. My cash flow in January 2024, please. Somebody else has a birthday in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Haven't decided up between chicken or
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden, maybe,
Chinese.
or Chinese. Some of the family doesn't like Chinese or not fussy on it, so especially not sushi. We like sushi, but anyways, cash flow for daisy chains in 2024. I think everything is going to be a little lax in the next little while in 2024. Poutine. Poutine's actually really good. Poutine.
Chicken and poutine.
Chicken and poutine, special at Chicken Chef. Ah, now you're thinking. I don't know if they have Chicken Chef in other parts of the world, but here in Winnipeg, it's very big. For some reason, in beginning of 2024, your cash flow is a little bit less than what you had anticipated, but you got to come up with some strategies and situations for yourself to bring that ahead mid 2024. And some things are going to be happening in 2024, which is going to be affecting everybody's bank account. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. She's going to capitalize on the chaos, like we all should. This Sunday show, just remember that we do lives here on Saturdays and Sundays, Sunday being the remote viewing show at 10 o'clock a.m. Central, and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you put it on your calendar so you don't miss out. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure you go to secondreadingsbyonder.com, where all that information is there. If you like to get a personal, healing by my wonderful wife, Yvonne, with the Reiki Master, that information is also on secondreadingsbyonder.com. If you like to purchase a Trezor cold storage wallet, the best place, it is the best place to store your cryptocurrencies, hit the affiliate link. And if you should purchase one by hitting that affiliate link, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, thank you for that. And make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.